Students, we were doing the first chapter of maths, real numbers, in which we had started the Euclid's division algorithm. You all are having this question booklet in which 1 and 2 questions we have done. Okay, today we will start it from the third question. Okay, read the third question. Calculate the HCF of 196 and 38220. Students, there is a misprint in your question booklet. In question number 3, your second number is 38220. All of you make these corrections. The second number is 38220. Okay, now let's start solving. Okay, the same method that we have followed in question number 1 and question number 2. Our first step is to write which number is A and which number is B. Since 38220 is greater than 196, therefore A will be 38220 and B will be 196. Clear? Now what we will write? By applying Euclid's division algorithm, what we will write? A is equal to BQ plus R. You have to write it in all the questions you solve. Okay, it is very necessary to write this. And the range of R is greater than equal to 0 and less than B. Okay, so this is the Euclid's division algorithm. What does our step 1 becomes? We will put the values of A and B. Since it is step 1, what we will write? Q1 plus R1. Now what we will do? We will divide it. We will divide 38220 by 196. Okay, all the students divide this. We will use ones up 196. What will come? Okay, 1862. Then again check by what number will it go? It will go by 9. Okay, 196 into 9. Okay, what will it come here? Now, it is going from 5. So, our remainder came 0 here. This became our Q1 and this became our R1. In the step 1 only we got R1 as 0. What we will write? 38220 and the value of Q1 is 195. The value of R1 is 0. Okay, so in the first step only we got 0. So we will stop our calculation and here the number which is in place of B will be your HCF. What we will write? HCF of 38220 and 195. Okay, 196 is 195. Okay, this is your answer. We have done the same method as in question 1 and question 2. All of you pause your video and note it down. Okay, now after writing this question, see the fourth question, students. Calculate the HCF of 272 and 1032. Okay, see the fourth question. Calculate the HCF of 272 and 1032 using Euclid's division algorithm. It is same. So pause the video and solve it now. Okay, this is your homework. Question 4th, you have to do it by your own. I will check the answer in the live class and discuss if you have any problems. All of you pause the video and solve the question number 4. Now students, after solving the 4th question, see the 5th question. There is a misprint in your question bank. Okay, one question is repeated again. So write from the board. The 5th question is calculate the HCF of 405 and 2520. Okay, your 5th question is calculate the HCF of 405 and 2520 using Euclid's division algorithm. Okay, these all questions are same, but we are practicing it so that the method stays in our mind. Okay, I have told you yesterday that as much questions you will practice, it will make you better. So let's start. What we will write? First we will decide which number is greater. 2520 is greater than 405. So our A will be 2520 and our B will be 405. Now what we will do? By applying Euclid's division algorithm. Okay, by applying Euclid's division algorithm, what we will write? A is equal to BQ plus R. Students, I am saying you repeatedly that you have to write this in every question you solve. Okay, the method which you are using is very necessary to write. You don't have to just start from step 1. Okay, and the range of R is greater than equal to 0 and less than B. So let's start our step 1. What is your step 1? We will put the values of A and B. Value of B, and since it is step 1, what we will write? Q1 plus R1. Okay, now what we will do? We will divide here. Okay, we will divide 2520 by 405. Okay, divide it. All of you check. All of you check by which number will it go. Okay, it will go by 6. Okay, 40. 5, 6 is 2430. Okay, 2430. What will come here? 90. Okay, so this is your Q1 and this is your R1. We will put these values here. Okay, we will put these values here. What is Q1? 6 and R1 is 90. Now in the next step, this will go here and this will go here. Okay, B comes towards A and R comes towards B. So let's do our step 2. Our step 2 is since it is step 2, what we will write? Q2 and R2. Now what we will do? Now we will again divide 405 by 90. Okay, let's check it out. What will it come? 4za we will take. Okay, 4za is 90, 4za is 360. Okay, so this is our Q2 and this is our R2. We will put the values here. What was Q2? 4. What was R2? 45. Remainder is not 0. So we will move on to the next step. Now 90 will come here and 45 will come here. Okay. Let's start our step 3. Now what we will do? We will divide 90 by 45. 2s are, okay, so our Q3 came 2 and R3 came 0. Okay, so what we will do, we will put the values. 90 is equal to 45 into Q3 was 2 and R3 was 0. Now the remainder 0 came. So we will stop the process and what will be our HCF? This. Okay, HCF of 405 and 2520 is 45. Answer. Okay. Now we have pause the video and write the question number 5. Okay, note it down in your copy. And the same questions, question 6, 7 and 8 are given. Homework. Okay, these 3 questions are same. You have to do it now before the live class. Okay, solve it. Question number 6, 7 and 8. Okay, before this, one more question was there. Question 4. Okay, these all are your homework questions. Note it down first in the space given here. Now students, see the 9th question. Your 9th question is to calculate the HCF of 184, 230 and 276. See your 9th question. Calculate the HCF of 184, 230 and 276. Okay, now there are 3 numbers. Okay, till now we have find out the HCF of 2 numbers. Here it is 3 numbers. Okay, so let's see how we will find out the HCF of 3 numbers. How we will do it? First we will calculate the HCF of first 2 numbers. Okay, whatever the HCF comes. Then we will find the HCF of this number and this. That will be your final HCF. Okay. Again see. First what we will do. We will find out the HCF of first 2 numbers. Okay. The HCF came. Now we will again find out the HCF of this and 276. Clear? And this will be your final HCF. Let's see. By solving the question you will be able to understand better. Let's start. First we will consider only these 2 numbers. 184 and 230. Write it down. Since 230 is greater than 184, your A will be 230. Your B will be 184. Okay. Now by applying Euclid's division algorithm. By applying Euclid's division algorithm, again I am writing A is equal to BQ plus R, where R is greater than equal to 0 and less than B. Okay, so what will be our step 1? In step 1, we will put the values of A and B. 230 is equal to 184 Q1 plus R1. What we will do again, we will divide here. Okay, all of you divide 230. Divide 230 by 184. You have to divide 230 by 184. 1s are 184. Okay, what you have to do? You have to divide 230 by 184. Okay, so this comes your Q1, this comes your R1. Let's put it here. Let's put the value of Q1 and R1. Your Q1 was 1 and your R1 was 46. Now 184 will come here, 46 will come here. In step 2, what we will write? 184 is equal to 46 Q2 plus R2. Is it clear? Now let's divide again. Divide 184 by 46. What you have to do? You have to divide 184 by 46. Just check it down. Okay, 4s it is coming 184. So this is your Q2 and this is your R2. Let's put the value here. What is your Q2? Your Q2 is 4 and your R2 is 0. Since your remainder came 0, what will be the HCF? 46. What we will write? HCF of first two numbers. 184 and 230 is 46. But now this is not the final answer. Now what we have to do? Now we will find HCF of this 46 and your third number. What is your third number? 276. Now again you will use Euclid's division algorithm 2 times. First you have calculated the HCF of these two numbers which came 46. Now you will calculate HCF of 46 and 276. Okay, let's do it. What will be? Since 276 is greater than 46, your A will be 276 and your B will be 46. Is it clear? Okay, now let's write again by using Euclid's division algorithm. A is equal to BQ plus R. Okay, now in step 1 what we will write? 276 is equal to 46 Q1 plus R1. Now what we have to do? We have to multiply again 276. What we have to do? What we have to do, students? We have to divide 276 by 46. Okay, just do it. Okay, by 6 it is going. 46 6 is 276. Okay, so this come your Q1 and this becomes your R1. We will put the values. 276 is equal to 46 into your Q1 came 6 and R1 came 0. Clear? Your Q1 came 6 and R1 comes 0. We have done the rough work here. Your Q1 came 6, 46 6 okay, and R1 came 0. So we will stop the calculation and we will write the HCF of 276 and 46 is 46. Okay, and at last we have calculated the HCF of this two, and this would be the HCF of all the three numbers. Write the final answer. HCF of 184, 230 and 276 is 46. Your final answer. Okay, students. So see it carefully that the final HCF will be the HCF of all the three numbers. Clear? Is it clear to all of you? First we have calculated the HCF of these two numbers. 46 came. Now we will again find the HCF of 46 and the third number. It came 46. Okay. Now in your question number 10, 11 and 12, these are same and of the three numbers. So it is your homework question 10, 11 and 12. Students, don't think that there are many questions. I am telling you again and again that the more questions you will solve, the more better you will become. Okay, as you have seen that practice makes a man perfect. Okay, so these question number 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. These are your homework which we will discuss in our live class. If you have any doubt in Euclid's division algorithm, you can ask me. These types of questions are complete now. From the next class, we will start fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Okay, these types of questions we have done all the variety which can come. Okay, and from the next class, we will start the next topic, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Till then, all of you solve these questions and discuss it in our live class.